Hello guys, this is your boy Ken Swinga and welcome back once again to another video on my YouTube channel. Before we go deep into this video, I just hit 1k subscribers and I'd like to thank everyone who have been subscribing to my channel, everyone who even spent a minute on my video. I'm really grateful. I really appreciate what you guys are doing on my channel. And in this video, I want us to have a little conversation about risk management. I call risk management the holy grail of trading because no matter how good and accurate your strategy is, if you're not going according to good risk management, trust me guys, you are not going to survive on a long-term basis. You might make some profit, but on a long-term basis, you are not going to survive. I will share some of my experiences I've had with you with risk management, and I'll also give you some tips and some tools you can also use to manage your risks whenever you are trading. So without not wasting my time, let's just dive straight into this video. Let's go. Welcome back guys. Before I share my experience with you concerning risk management, one thing I also like to tell you is I'm a self-taught forex trader. That is, I didn't have anyone who held my hands when I was starting out in forex trading. I didn't have anything like a mentor. I didn't join anything like a forex academy or anything of that sort. I just kept on reading and learning from my mistakes. I decided to go it the hard way because I didn't have any money to apply for any mentorship course. So I just decided to go it the hard way. I'm not saying mentorship is bad, right? It's because of my situation, because I didn't have any money to purchase for any mentorship program. That is why I decided to go it the hard way and learn myself. So as after I got to the stage where I felt I was comfortable with the strategies I was trading with, I mastered the strategy I was trading with. I just kept on blowing accounts, and so I wasn't seeing the consistency that I wanted to see. And after doing my advanced self-review, I realized that it was because I wasn't going according to good risk management. So basically, I was just gambling. And what differentiates between those gambling in the market and those good forex traders in the market is good forex traders, they always go according to good risk management, and the gamblers, they don't go according to good risk management. They just go in the market and they just trade anyhow without not applying any risk. And basically that was what I was doing. I just go in the market and I'll just keep on just opening a lot of positions on one trade. Sometimes I'm profitable, sometimes too I end up blowing my account. So after going through all this emotional stress and emotional pains, I just analyzed myself and I realized that no, from now going I have to apply good risk management. I have to make sure that whenever I'm going to the trade, I'm risking a certain percentage of my account. Whenever I'm going to a trade, I've already calculated my loss, my lifestyle that I have to use. I've done I've done all the necessary procedures that I have to do whenever I'm going into a trade. So after making this adjustment in my trading, guys, to be sincere to you, I started seeing a lot of changes. Even though sometimes, especially when you're having a small account and you're going according to good risk management, you're not going to see that heavy or heavy change that you're going to see in your account. It will take a lot of time and consistency for you to see that growth. That is why whenever you come to forex trading, you hear this saying that forex trading is not a get sorry guys, get rich scheme. Okay, it's not a get rich scheme thing that is in forex trading. You have to take your time, you have to be patient, and you have to make sure that you are consistent so that you see that kind of growth in a number of time. So after making this adjustment in my trading, I just started seeing a lot of changes in my trading. I started seeing a lot of consistency in my trading, and 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 from there, I haven't really gone back in trading anyhow that I want. And one thing I also like to tell you is all the forex gurus that you see out there, everyone goes according to risk management. Sometimes you might see them over leveraging in some other traders and all that. It's because that account is not their serious account. Because they have been able to prepare themselves very well, they can just deposit $1,000 account and just decide to just gamble with that money, just leverage with that money. And because they are also having good strategies, they will definitely say they are sometimes a lot profitable. When you see this kind of huge profits, you'll be like, wow, that's how you trade. That's not how you trade. Okay, every good forex trader out there is using a very good risk management strategy that is helping them to be consistent on a long term basis. So the first tip I would like to share with you guys is always make sure you are risking a certain percentage of your account per every single trade that you take. For me, what I do is I only risk 1% of my account per every single trade that I take. You can decide to risk 1%, 2%, or even 3%. It all boils down to you, the individual. But make sure you are consistently risking a certain percentage of your account per every single trade that you take. Don't be switching the percentages. This trade you are risking 1%, that trade you are risking 2%, just because you want to get more profit. Don't do that, guys. Just be consistent with it. If you want to risk 1%, make sure you're always risking 1% per every single trade. that you take. And one thing I also like to add is, assuming you're having a $500 account and you want to raise only 1% per every single trade that you take, it means that you are willing to lose $5 per every single trade that you take. And in order for you to blow that account, you have to lose 100 times for you to blow a $500 account if you are going according to 1% per every single trade that you take. And this is when good strategy comes into place. If you're using a very good strategy and you're going according to good risk management, trust me guys, you're always going to come out to be a consistent and profitable forex trader. Guys, whilst watching this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so whenever I post contents like this, you will be notified. The second point I would like to talk about is always make sure you go in for good risk to reward ratio. There are many traders who advertise going in for 1-to-1 or even 2-to-1 risk to reward, but for me, I don't go below 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And what this means is that for every single trade I take, I'm willing to lose 1% for 3% gains. And if you're trading with this kind of risk to reward ratio, you are always going to come out to be profitable. Let's just make this simple calculation. Assuming you took 10 trades, and that 10 trades that you took, every single trade you went in for 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and you lost 6 trades and you got 4 wins. So it means that 6 trades that you lost, you got minus 6% from your account, and that 4 trades that you won, you got plus 12% on your account. And you can see that even though you lost more than you won, but because you're going for good risk to reward ratio, you still came out to be profitable. And that is the importance of going for good risk to reward ratio. Now we've spoken about risking a certain percentage of your account per every single trade that you take. We've spoken about going for good risk to reward ratio. Now, how do you calculate your lot size? The app I use in calculating my lot size is called a Steinu. Let me just show it on the screen. As you can see, it's right on my screen. It's called Steinu, and this app is very easy for you to find your way around the app. I really love it, and this is what I'm using for some time now. And when you open the app, as you can see, you have account balance, you have your risks, and you have the stop loss in pips. Okay, so the stop loss that you are going for on that particular trade in pips, you just enter it there. And this settings that I have here, I have the base accounts to be the base currency to be dollars. If you want to change this, you can just come to settings, and the base account base, you can just come here and you can change it. If you want CAD or GBP or Euro or AED, you can just change the account base and just change into the currency in which you are trading in. So in this case, I'll just choose USD, and here the risks you can choose. You can just select one if you want the risks to show in a percentage form or in amount form. And the position size, you can decide to choose the unit or lot. Okay, so just do what you feel comfortable with. But mine, I'll use the USD as a base currency, and I'll go in for percentage and I'll go in for lot. This is what I like to use. Okay, so after you are done with your settings, let's just make some few examples so you understand how to use this app. So let's just come to account balance, and let's use $500 for example. $500. Okay, now you have entered $500. Now, how many percentage are you willing to risk on that particular trade? So like we said earlier on, you are risking only 1% on that trade. Oh, sorry guys, let me just clean it. Oh, why? Okay, now you have a 1% there. Now stop loss in pips. How many stop loss are we going on that particular trade? So let's just assume we went in for 20 pips stop loss. 20 pips stop loss. Now we are done. You go, you click here. Now we have to select our currency. Okay, so let's use Euro USD as an example. Euro USD. Now you can go to calculate. So you can see right here we are risking 1%, and 1% of $500 is only $5. Like I said earlier on, 1% of $500 account is only $5. So 20 pip stop loss, the lot size that you can use to risk only 1% of our account, or let's say $5 of our account, is 0.02 lot size. Okay, so the app will help you calculate your lot size, and it's just easy. You just get your lot size and you go to MetaTrader and just input it there and just put your trade. That is all. But one thing you also have to know, you also have to know is the lot size will differ. The lot size will differ depending on the currency that you are trading. Let's just go through another example again with a different currency. Then you see what I'm talking about. Okay, the same thing. This time around, let's go in for AED card. Let's go in for AED card. Calculate. Okay, so you can see clearly AED card, you are still risking $5 on the account and still going for 20 pip stop loss. But in this case, we are getting a lot size of 0.03. Euro USD we are getting 0.02, and AED card we are getting 0.03. So you can see that the lot size this time around it went higher, but we were still risking only 1% of our account. So you can see how effective this app is and how efficient it is. It's easy for you to just find your way around the app, and this is the app I've been using for some time now. Just go to your Play Store and download it, and go to your App Store. You get this app there. It's called Steinu. Anyhow you call it, just feel comfortable calling it anyhow you call it. So I call it Steinu. Just go there, download it, and you can use it to calculate. After you are done, determine the amount you are willing to risk on every single trade, and also the risk reward that you want to go in for. Then you can come to your app, calculate your lot size, then you are good to go. Thank you. If you have made it to the end of this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification. So whenever I post educative content like this, you will be notified as fast as